NZ. So we haven't seen Airswimmer yet, but we have seen NZ.
Okay,
Actually,
I don't know. NZ's familiar. Doesn't he usually get top 8 in these
yeah,
brackets?
NZ is actually in top 8 pretty often. Has a crew. Mr. L is in that crew, who's either winning or getting second. But NZ actually was playing against Seabass just last set that we had before the other one, with a really close set against Seabass's Ganon. Speaking of heavies, but this is what we got now. We got Airswimmer playing Zelda, who's also been top 8 at DNA before.
Next.
Honestly, I feel like with this kind of a matchup where Shulk really gets a lot out of jump-ins and doesn't have any particularly fast buttons, like just on paper, I feel like he's gonna maybe struggle with breaking space against Zelda. But Anzi, like, you know, definitely not showing that at all right now. Going back against everything what I said. Wow.
Yeah, I think the name of the game is you're gonna want to constantly, obviously, you know, changing your meta auto arts as quickly as you can is kind of a given with Shulk, but I think certain Monado arts definitely lend themselves better to getting around the night than others. Like, jump-ins will be a little bit easier with jump or speed, but at the same time, you're sacrificing your own, you know, mortality. So.
And Enzi's like his use of Shulk's jump height is definitely coming in super clutch. Like the way that he's able to get off of ledge a whole lot better against Zelda. Because while she is able to cover a lot of options with Phantom, it just seems like Shulk's jump height is just able to.
Ew! He just exploded. I get that Xenoblade is coming out at the end of the month, but like, come on. What are we doing here?
Getting the Bayonetta treatment.
Yeah.
Game's
I can't wait
coming
to
out.
not buy that game for the 3rd time.
That's a game I think you're okay missing out on,
I'm good.
to be honest.
Ooh! Very nice. Okay, so let's do after you.
Oh yeah, sorry. This is for like all intents and purposes an even game right now. Airswimmer, I feel like he's kind of fishing a little bit too hard for the up tilt. He's trying to like set up some up tilt chains, maybe get like a lightning kick out of it. And I feel like NZ has caught on to that so well. Oh my god, what percent did I kill at?
Something alarmingly low. That's kind of the thing about Shulk that you constantly have to keep in the back of your mind is that sometimes you're just gonna explode and you just kind of have to hold it. Like, there's really not much you can do about it.
And I feel like at that time, Airswimmer really caught NZ getting off of ledge correctly. NZ was maybe getting a little bit too comfortable jumping in like that. Airswimmer, I feel like, has adapted beautifully. Last time hitting him with an up air, and this time, you know, just like a simple dash back F smash, catching the double jump in.
Yeah, so we're back at an even stock game between these two. NZ with just a slight lead. And again, playing around Phantom is just, like, crucial when you fight against Zelda. But oh my god.
That's gonna be the lead grab onto ledge. Yes, but you always have to keep in mind the beefy up B.
That was crazy.
I don't feel good about that in 2 action. That doesn't sit right with me.
That was ballsy. Sometimes when you know, I understand that, you know, I guess your brain kind of gets empty sometimes. You just kind of.
Whoa! Speaking of brain getting empty sometimes, Airswimmer just did down throw into fully charged F smash and almost. Good lord! Wait, why is this now a completely even game after NZ got that counter? This is still anybody's game. Oh, never mind.
Wow. Okay. Yep. Jump fair with speed. Able to get there before the native love comes out. So yeah, that was one hell of a first game between these two. But NZ gonna come out on top there.
Oh man. There were like several exchanges that just kind of like made that kind of took my breath away. Like the Naiu's love interacting with the up smash there. That was. Ugh.
Yeah, that was dangerous. That's definitely both cases of. A case of both players is autopiloting and not giving a crap about what happens.
He could have like even like held shield or something. Why would you go with Naiu's love?
I know his Pascal pissed. He's not having any of that.
Oh my god. Anyways, I feel like Airswimmer from the beginning of the game just kind of gives up stage, is really eager to give up stage, and like sort of give NZ the running like speed that he wants in order to be able to jump in. Airswimmer trying to position himself in the corner to, you know, throw out a Phantom, but when you do that, you know, you're gonna be eating that much damage from the counter.
Yeah, it's definitely something you have to keep in mind here. You know, certain characters that have those like tertiary effects with their counter attacks, like
Yeah.
characters like Palutena and Shulk can definitely take advantage of. Okay, I don't really have to respect Phantom like all the time, which is obviously it makes or breaks the game for Zelda sometimes. Like if you don't have to respect Phantom, then you're probably gonna have an easy time.
Yeah, and this time you feel like Airswimmer is like trying to maybe catch the counter preemptively by going for a grab, or slightly like mixing up the timing between the Din's fire. But you know, NZ is just so on top of it that he's like dashing back and like really getting into Airswimmer's head, I feel like.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's definitely running away with this in the early stages. Just goes for the forward throw, but good evasion from NZ. Hang on a little bit too long, though, in the long slash of the Phantom.
Yeah, gonna get scooped up with that. But unfortunately, the up B not connecting into itself. I think Airswimmer was like DIing in, perhaps. Or maybe like it got like the back hit of it or something. That was a little bit odd.
Yep, Airswimmer finds himself in the lead, though. Pretty tough angle to take there with Feyor's win, but able to get back. Oh, Lord.
Smart choice to go for the F tilt there, like knowing like how much knockback that it has. It just like set up a really good edge guarding, ledge trapping situation for Airswimmer, instead of like going for something more traditional like a grab.
I love it when Shulk comes off the top rope with backslash. It's truly one of the coolest things in the game.
Yeah, and NZ like being so committed to like pressing a button, like, you know, just like gonna get smacked in the face with Zelda's up B for it.
Alright, back at neutral here, and Airswimmer just kind of running away with this. NZ having a rough time getting the stock off, but F tilt 150, that will get the job done. But having a lot of ground to make up here, unfortunately for Shulk, that he definitely has the kit and the tools to do so, especially with Buster Art.
Oh, his poor head. He definitely wasn't expecting it to scoop like that.
Yeah, Shulk's head's pretty empty, so I think he should be fine. He's the straight man of the RPG. He's got nothing to worry about.
You know, I feel like a lot of NZ's like DPS is kind of lost because he's not able to find those counters as prolifically as he used to. And as a result, I feel like Airswimmer is just kind of getting away with so many fully charged Phantom hits.
It's kind of a lot of skirting around right now. NZ trying to get himself back in the game here. It's going to be a large reliance on Buster Art, but he's only going to have access to that every few or so seconds.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, like, you know, for sure Buster Art, like, looking to rack on just a little bit of damage. Airswimmer is doing a good job of stalling it out, I feel like. And NZ is just not able to get the ones that he wants, but once again, able to find the counter, but this time not going to get a kill with it, though.
Yeah, down. He's bleeding pretty hard right now. So he's gonna have to go for a lot more of the riskier Monado arts that kind of debuff his defenses. Okay. Oh, yep. See, it looks like
unfortunately, he did not have Smash Arts active. Yeah, I think he might have had enough time actually. If he had it pre-selected, he might have been able to go to it.
Yeah, people don't realize that Vanilla Shulk is pretty average, like across the board. So I'm not really surprised that that didn't kill.
Yeah, that did just like fine. But that was a really nicely spaced back up. He was just keeping himself in a corner and waiting for Airswimmer to overextend. He's playing just outside of the range of Phantom, and I feel like Airswimmer could try to capitalize on it a little bit more.
Yeah, this is 120% doable for NZ. You know, with the right combination of Monado shenanigans, but you know, we'll see if Airswimmer gives him that chance. This is
just gonna whiff an up B, and NZ. I think he was anticipating Airswimmer to get a little bit antsy and try to maybe mix up the landing with like a fast fall through the platform, but ultimately didn't find it. That is going to be the breakout, thinking NZ was maybe going to try to mash something out of the grab, and hence why they went for so many combos.
Nothing is scarier than Shulk when he's in speed art and he's just like...
He's just nailing, he's just forward nailing, he's like, yeah, ha!
Yeah, he's going full crackhead, just running right at you.
Oh my god, this is so close! Just barely spacing himself away. What just happened?
That was crazy.
I feel like that's every interaction between Shulk and Zelda. Like, wow, that was insane. Every single one. Both of these characters are just so wonky in their own right. The way that he spaced himself just outside of the dash attack and still was able to time his jump in between the Phantom was just impeccable.
You hate to see it, man. That's so...
What is happening? What is going on?
Perfectly timed Monado Artage. That's for sure.
Airswimmer, like, already, like, option. Oh my god.
Oh,
no,
Not like
spaghetti.
this! No! No! He had the right idea.
Yo, that's... that sucks.
There's no other way to put it. That just kind of sucks.
Yeah,
That's it.
Airswimmer living the fight another day. Like, that's a...
Yeah.
Oop, wrong clip. Ignore that. I'll get the right one now. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Let's see.
My heart.
Yeah, that was just some good old-fashioned ragu. Whoops. Or maybe
Yeah.
ronzoni, actually. Ragu's the sauce.
So yeah, somebody touching my spaghetti. You know that one SNL skit with the Lonely Island, and they play that one Jason Derulo song?
Yeah,
That's what just played in my head.
appropriate. Oh my god, that works.
Yeah, that's a
Okay, good call out on just the dash attack.
that does 20 vanilla. That's kind of gnarly.
I don't know if Shulk's counter still has the same property it had in 4, where it gets a little weaker. Although I thought it was just knockback, weaker every time you use it. Do you guys know if that's a thing? It definitely. Used
Oh,
to
you
be.
know what? I actually haven't looked into that. I almost don't ever see that move get utilized. So
That well, yeah,
I'm not
that's true too. Dude, I feel like NZ's feeling himself a little bit right now.
Not even that. I feel like he's playing angry. Like he's like tight. For somebody to be so confident
Oh my
in
God.
calling out your aggressive approach by immediately countering as soon as the game says go. As soon as the game says go. Like honestly, he's like trying to make a statement.
I think it's one of those things where he
Yeah.
thought he shouldn't have lost that last game.
oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, he was like, you know what, this was a fluke. I'm here to prove it. And Airswimmer was just like trying to hold onto this so desperately. All of these retreating Phantoms, I feel like NZ is starting to catch on to it a little bit. Good use of the shield there, just to be able to, you know, really not take any knockback from the Phantom.
Wow. Zelda's up there. That move. People forget that move did get buffed, so that move is very, very good. So excellent stuff there from Airswimmer's Mr. NZ on the other end of a advantage again.
Yeah, NZ, he had the right idea there with the edge guard where he didn't preempt the full hop, but he still did not give Zelda enough space on her up B in order to be able to account for the hitbox on the way up. Right now, NZ needs to take the stock. I feel like Airswimmer is just able to play off of the ledge so well. NZ just can't seem to find a single ledge trap.
Yeah, having a rough time, keeping Airswimmer at the ledge. Yeah, Zelda does have some pretty, tricky tools to kind of make her ledge vulnerability, a little bit manageable. Wow, that was so Wi-Fi.
Hacking the jump-ins, yeah, for sure. NZ, I feel like he tunnel visioned a little bit. He got a little bit too hungry looking for that. Airswimmer just said, yeah, I'm out of here. You can have the stage. I don't really want it right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know why he just ran off. He just ran off.
I'm
drifted
taking the
out.
chips and I'm going home. Yeah, so once again, Airswimmer up big right now, so let's see if he can comfortably take this, or if NZ is going to, kick it into overdrive once again.
Yeah, no, and kicking it into overdrive is something that, he did last game. He's starting to do it again. He's really just starting to rack on the percent, keeping Airswimmer in the corner for so long. So much to be afraid of in the smash outs there. But I feel like, again, he tunnel visioned into this idea of going through the back hill constantly, that he just set himself up to get hit with a teleport like that.
Ooh, yeah, he's missed that 2-frame on the recovery every time, too. I don't know if it's just, Wi-Fi or if the timing is just slightly off, but...
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if you are missing your 2-frame, it is because, your timing is, I guess, slightly off. But again, gonna be going through that regrab, this time noticing that NZ was trying to punish, the beefy up B over the ledge. Just gonna eat that phantom hit. Airswimmer staying so patient. Wow.
Ooh, and there we go. Zelda's up air will finish out with a 2-stock for Airswimmer.
Yeah, that started out, so confidently for NZ. And then Airswimmer, after he got that up air in the first stock, the momentum was completely his all the way through it.
Yeah, for sure. That was just an excellent game on the hand of Airswimmer right there. Again, great adjustments after the the game one loss, and NZ gonna kick it off. See if he can turn it up and lose his bracket. Because he sent it into overdrive that first game, but let's see if he can kick it into maximum overdrive and bring it back through loser side.